Let's go, Kevin. 782. Kevin's held the world record in this division many times, in the squat and in the total. Kevin's in the 242-pound weight division today.
Let's go, babe! Woo!
It's looking light today. Good lift for Kevin. 832 pounds for Kevin Oak. This is the last squat of attempt number 2 here in Flight C. For Kevin. Let's go, Kevin. 860 pounds at the bar for a 35-year-old Kevin Oak in a 242-pound weight division.
Let's go, baby! Come on! This is what we're here for!
What's up, everyone? It's Kevin Oak. So as you just saw, those were my 3 attempts from the showdown meet. It's about 2 weeks later, but just a quick recap. I ended up going for the world record. I ended up trying to beat my old world record by 1 pound. It was like 859 and some change, or 390 kilograms. So I tried to go for 390.5 kilograms or 391, I forget exactly right now, but I tried to beat my world record by like a pound basically, but I got red light on depth. It's pretty close. I've only seen like 2 angles of it in which you can't really tell, so there's nothing I can really say, but it was close. But I was really happy with how it moved, to be honest. I know it's like a cliche thing to say, but coming off of, you know, tearing my lat and tearing my quad, honestly, I thought this entire year would kind of be like just trying to build back to something, but as prep went on, obviously, like my strength came back quicker and quicker, and I was able to get back to like world record strength. That squat, honestly, was I think my strongest squat ever with how it felt. Just in general, just like the little nuances that helped this meet for me, that kind of helped for me going forward. Because really I saw this kind of as like a 2-step process. Once I realized I wouldn't be able to like train deadlift legitimately this prep, I decided to try to make like a 2-step thing where I would do one meet where I do squat only, then the next meet hopefully do full meet. So that meet will be the Ghost Clash in February down in Miami. So for that meet, I'm looking to go full meet. I'm working on deadlift. I started trying to do hook grip again. I'm probably going to really try to just deal with it. I'm going to have to put everything I can into getting better at it, because it'll just help keep risk of, you know, more injuries and shit down as much as possible. Mainly because the hand that I go under with, it's the same side where I tore my lat, and where I tore my lat was like kind of where it attaches to your shoulder. So when I do like underhand grip on that side, it's real iffy. So I'm trying to just learn hook grip, and just trying to get my deadlift back to somewhere decent. The main issue with deadlift last prep was every time I would train deadlift, I would get really bad SI joint pain. Usually that night, I would wake up, and then for like a week, I'd just be up all night because my SI joint was just so inflamed. There was too much pain, and then it was just ruining my training. So I knew I couldn't really like effectively train deadlift. That's why I switched to squat only. But I was happy that I was able to get my strength back and actually get stronger on squats. That was a huge, like, I was really happy about that. Like I said, that 860 felt like my strongest squat ever. It's my heaviest squat, or it pretty much ties my heaviest squat, but it felt stronger than when I hit in Miami. And just for comparison reasons, in Miami, I opened at 783. I then went to 826, and then I went to 848 and took 860 on a fourth attempt. Whereas here, I opened 783. I went to 832, so it was a bigger jump first to second. On warm-ups, I only did 5 warm-up squats, which helped me significantly with time. So that was good for me to be able to do that. And then for my 3 attempts, now I'm talking about the showdown. Then for my 3 attempts, I went 783, 832, and then 860. So I took bigger jumps, which was hard in the past. One of the hard things at a meet in general is you don't have control of time, right? So you gotta hit your warm-ups in a certain amount of time, and then you gotta go through your attempts, and you have to be able to hit them, right? If you're in the gym or something, if you feel like you can go up by like 10 pounds or something, not that you would, it would waste energy, but I'm used to taking smaller jumps. So it's good to take bigger jumps. I think going forward, I could probably add weight to all those. I probably won't say how much I think, but I kind of already know what I want to do for my next meet. In general, for my next meet, I think I'm going to step up to the 275s. It's going to take a lot of eating. But this meet, this prep, once I got into the 260s, I kind of stopped. And I cut back on calories and started dieting because I didn't want to have a hard cut to 242, especially because I was doing like squat only. And I knew body weight wouldn't really be the main factor. It was more so about staying healthy enough to hit a world record squat. I knew I can get that strength at like a low 250s body weight, right? So the last like week before the meet, I was like 251 to 255. So it's an easy cut. It wasn't a big deal. But next meet, I want to have more weight because during this prep, I could tell if I really wanted to push it, I probably could have gotten up to 270 pounds. So next prep, this prep for the Ghost Clash, which I'll probably start in about a month and a half, I'm going to try to get up to 270. Mainly because, especially after that 860 squat, I felt like I had 880 in me that day, more than likely. And then, like, I knew my strength, how that 860 moved, my strength is somewhere between 880 to 900, and that's at this body weight. So if I get up to 270, I'll be very confident that I can squat 900. And after that last squat, honestly, I was just kind of like, it's time to just start aiming for 900. Like, honestly, so I don't want to hold myself back at all in going after the 900 squat. That's why I'm just going to try to go up to 270, not cut it all, get as big as I can, and try to get this 900 plus squat. I don't really want to, I know that's my goal. So it's like, I don't want to keep trying to chip away at it. I don't want to try to go 875. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I am highly focused on getting that 900 squat at this point. So that's the goal. My goal would be to compete in the 275s until I get that 900 squat, and then probably go back to 242 and try to squat 900 at 242. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna get some sumo in right now and some back work. I'll think about doing some close grip bench press, but I can't really think of a good reason to, so I probably won't, to be honest with you. I had minor pec strains on both sides, worse on the right side, which is why I didn't bench. But for me, I'm realizing I just can't bench heavy for any real period of time. So I'm probably not gonna do a lot of bench until later in prep for this next meet. And I'm just gonna have to kind of stay at like RP 9, RP 8. I just can't go all out because the second I do, I always get pec strains and rotator cuff issues. So that's where I'm at. But I'm gonna try some hook grip right now and then do some back work. Yeah.